Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Today, we're using a team that my boy Gage made and Hillian passed to me, so big shout outs to both of them. It has Rapidash, and that's a Pokemon that I wanted to use. And I think Rapidash is absolutely beautiful, so big props to Hillian for passing me a shiny Rapidash. It's actually one of my favorite shinies. My favorite shiny being Charizard, but Rapidash is definitely somewhere up there. It just looks amazing. Ponyta too. They both look great. Hopefully we can get some good games. If you want to know the full team, because I know people sometimes be asking me, guys, there's a Pokepaste in the description. You can see everything that I do, movesets, natures, all that stuff. The link is down below. But I do hope you guys all enjoy. This is the team for today. It's Rapidash, Rhydon, Mega Blastoise, Mega Alakazam, Zapdos, and Muk. Obviously, I have the option to Mega Evolve either Blastoise or Zam, depending on the matchup. I think that Blastoise is really good too, like both Mega and regular, just because of Earthquake as well. So pretty cool team. Very weak to me Will-O-Wisping with Rapidash, so I like that. But as far as my opponent's leads go, I think Mega Blastoise is great here as a lead. I want to prevent my opponent from getting up rocks, obviously. They could definitely lead off a Jolteon, but I could just go hard right on that. Rapidash is, again, fantastic because I can just click Will-O-Wisp, and if my opponent does Mega Evolve their Gyarados, then I can hit it for a super effective Mega Horn. So, ideally, Rapidash puts in a little bit of work here. I definitely know that if it hits its Will-O-Wisps, it will. That's for sure. Of course, my opponent could have Rocks Clefable, so that's not bad either. That's something I have to, mess around with or deal with. But they do lead Rhydon, which is great because this just gives me a free water move. Yep, nice Scald. I'm tempted to Mega, but I'm not sure if this is the Mega I want. So, the reason I'm not sure is because my opponent has Jolteon, right? And Jolteon is obviously outsped by Mega Alakazam, but it's so iffy here. I'm just going to Scald immediately. And my opponent stays in with Rhydon. Dude, I'm not going to over-predict it here at all. So, ideally, this means my opponent has no rocks this game. And Rhydon is gone is great for Rapidash. I think that was a really poor play. Opening up, but hopefully they can adjust. Because now if they go Jolteon, it's just a simple Rhydon into rocks. If my opponent wants to double into Executor or Gyarados, it's still fine. Yeah, like you could have went Chansey, you could have went Executor. So as far as sleep goes, now with Rhydon gone, my Muk is incredible too. I mean, my Muk had Giga Drain for Rhydon, so it wasn't too bad, but Muk is great. As far as sleep goes, I feel like we'll let my Zapdos go to sleep. While it does deal with Gyarados, I plan on dealing with Gyarados with Will-O-Wisp anyway. And Zam can threaten it with Dazzling Gleam if it does opt to Mega Evolve. So, goes for Leech Seed. And this is cool too because it gives me U-turn momentum. So, Leech Seed instead of Sleep Powders. Really nice for me. And we're just going to U-turn here. Hits it with 4 times effective damage. His best switching is what? Jolteon on Drill Peck or Thunderbolt. You go Chansey. Chansey takes like 40% from U-turn. Yeah, I don't think that... I think that turn 1 was a really poor play on my opponent's part, honestly. And now I can bring out Rapidash. We're going to get another game after this. But that was a really poor play. We can bring out Rapidash now and essentially just start picking up KOs. And look at shiny Rapidash. It's so beautiful. It actually is incredible. I love it so much. I want to click Drill Run because I don't want to take recall if my opponent goes Gyarados because I plan on burning it anyway. But at the same time, you do not switch into Rapidash, period, right? It has to be Gyarados. But based on my opponent's turn 1 play, I don't want to click Will-O-Wisp and he stays in with Chansey. Like, I'm assuming he's going to go Gyarados here. Yeah, like in normal circumstances, I 100% would have went for the Will-O-Wisp that turn. Flareblitz looks awesome too. That did a good chunk. That did a really good chunk. I don't even have to burn this thing yet because my Zapdos hasn't been put to sleep. So I can go Zapdos on the Mega. And basically, if I get up rocks, Gyarados goes down to Mega Horn. But I'm not going to risk Will-O-Wisp now because Rapidash has no switch-ins on my opponent's part. Like I said, in normal circumstances, had my opponent not made that turn 1 play, I would have went for Wisp that turn. Yep, they do Mega Evolve, so that also means that my Zam can hit it for super effective damage with Dazzling Gleam. And next time Gyarados comes in, Flare Blitz and the Mega Horn should be able to knock it out. Good damage. Alright, we'll U-turn here. I don't think he should stay in with Gyarados, even though it does live a hit. But again, like at the same time, I'm really looking forward to what Rapidash can do. Plays like that first one, guys. Like even if you're predicting something, right? Don't make that play. It's not worth it. Rocks are very crucial. As you guys see multiple times, I go out of my way to prevent my opponent from go for rocks based on lead choices and based on everything else. So don't make a play like that immediately or turn one. You don't gain enough from it. And especially in a metagame where there's only one option of Heal Bell, which is Eevee. Oh, Eevee's Sparkly Swirl or Swirly Swirl. Don't make that play. You don't gain much. And goes Jolteon, which is great because now we get up our young rocks. I know Megahorn does about 50 to 60% to Gyarados as well, so awesome. I get up my rocks here. He can go Executor if he wants to. I'm assuming he will go Executor. But once I get up my rocks, oof, things are looking really, really nice for Rapidash. I have Drill Run for this. I got Flare Blitz for Clefable. I resist Clefable's stab. Lovely. Let me get up my rocks now. And he can't do anything about it. So again, take this as an example. Don't make that turn one play. Scald is no drawback from me, ever. Go Zeggy. Lovely, lovely. Alright, so good play. I think I'm going to do my best to get in my Rapidash, but I don't want to bring it in now on a sleep powder because Rapidash kind of KOs everything. So I have one play. And I'm actually going to make this play. I'm going to sack my my Zapdos here. Now, while Zapdos is still good because it still checks Gyarados, the fact that Gyarados Mega Evolved and I threaten it with both Mega Horn and Dazzling Gleam now, it's just worth it. And I'd much rather my Zapdos go down. I'm not going to bother U-turning, as again, I can go to my Rapidash after. I'd much rather just Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'm assuming he's using the same set that I was using, Leech Seed Protect. I'd much rather Thunderbolt. And again, Executor's health, it shouldn't matter too much. But one thing I could do here, though, is because Mega Horn is a guarantee KO. I can Toxic first. Because what Toxic does is, it actually makes it so Flare Blitz also guarantee KO Zeggy. Depending on his set, of course. Alright, so, this just means I can bring out my Rapidash and click Flare Blitz. And Flare Blitz is the best play because Mega Horn doesn't actually OHKO Gyarados 100% yet anyway. So I might as well Flare Blitz. It deals with Executor. It deals with anything that can come in, and then I can Mega Horn after. Let me Blitz right now. So again, no fire resist. It 2-hit KOs everything. Ghost Chansey. Okay, I can respect that play. I might take a lot of recoil here. Yeah, this is Rapidash. Rapidash is beautiful. It honestly is beautiful. So Gyarados is going to come out next. I'm tempted to go for the Mega Horn. I'm really tempted because it is a roll it's 50 to 60%, which isn't bad at all. Gyarados doesn't typically run defensive. If it doesn't run Fizz Def. It runs like Spadef, if anything. That looks in my favor. I am so tempted here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, either way, Zam clean. So, hey, okay. Get him. Get him. Got him. Woo. That's young Rapidash. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. So, I'm assuming maybe Jolteon because you kind of have to. Yeah, Rapidash is going to clean up. Rapidash just wins at this point. I can literally go right on this for free. Right on comes in. He Shadow Balls. Very nice play. Trying to get some damage off on me. I can respect that. I'm not going to stay in now. I'm going to double. Now, this is kind of unnecessary, but because I don't think I'll lose to Jolteon ever because Mega Alakazam always outspeeds it, and Mega Alakazam plus Muck win, I'm going to double out to Rapidash. This works even if he goes for another Shadow Ball, and he just can't forfeits right there. I can understand that too because at that point, you don't 2 a KO Rhydon. I really had hoped he went Eggy because then I could use Rapidash again and pick up a KO. Sorry, I just smacked my desk. But no, I'm going to battle somebody else. Alright, so that was a fun first one. Again, Rapidash put in a little bit of work right there. Not bad. Could have put in even more. I would have preferred a more drawn out game where, again, my opponent didn't sack their Rhydon turn 1, but I still had fun in that one. So hopefully we find an opponent without Mewtwo. Let's see. If not, I'll just pause it and get a game without it because I don't really want to play a Mewtwo game. Smash Steve. Ooh, Smash Ultimate comes out on Friday too. Big Rapidash coming through though. Let's see what you got. Alright, whoa, really cool team. Aerodactyl, Persian, Blastoise. I don't think Rapidash is even that good in this game. Truth be told. And they have an Eevee as well, which is annoying. Mega Zam destroys my opponent's team. And Blastoise is good because it lives a hit from Cloyster. So I think we lead off with Blastoise here. Because if my opponent leads off with Arrow, at least I can Scald it and Threaten it with that. I'm going to Mega Evolve with my Zam later. I got to be careful because Cloyster can win, but Muck should be able to deal with it. I have Giga Drain, or Mega Drain, excuse me. So I should be alright. Rapidash isn't as good in this game as it was in the last one. But at the same time, Flare Blitz is going to be really nice because I can't be burnt by Eevee's Fire move. Sorry, I was just thinking about Sappy Seed, but Sappy Seed does not burn. So yeah, leads Aerodactyl to probably get up rocks immediately. I lead Blastoise. Blastoise also being out means he can't go out. Like, he doesn't like Blastoise on his team. As you guys can see, his best Blastoise answer is his own Blastoise. So I would Mega Evolve, so my Scald guarantee KOs. But because I think Mega Zam is also fantastic, which is Psychic spamming, I'm not going to do it. Plus, Scald might KO anyway. Then again, I am relaxed natured, so I'm not sure. I get a burn? Ooh, we get a nasty burn. Beautiful start. Lovely start. So, I didn't lead Rhydon because I didn't want my opponent taunting me, and I also didn't want Cloyster shell smashing right in front of me. Now, the bad thing is, my opponent more than likely has dual screens plus Cloyster. I think that's the idea behind their team. I think that's actually the idea behind it. So, they got chip damage on Blastoise too. They ended up getting up rocks, and they're probably going to bring out Eevee and start going for their dual screens. Which is a little bit annoying. Is that Eevee about to jump off your head? I feel like it is. I really feel like it is. And Eevee can't be taunted. Eevee's so good. I can't wait to start using one once I start playing my my other game. But he goes out to Blastoise. Now, I want to wear this thing down, so I'm going to go for Toxic here. Blastoise is one of the few Pokemon on his team that actually takes a hit. Ooh, nice Toxic. Nice double Toxic. Hopefully we land. It's one of the few Pokemon that actually tanks a hit from Zam. So, wearing him down is really good for my Mega Zam. Also for my Rapidash. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. This is fine. Because I'd much rather wear him down, and I think I need around 50% damage to guarantee the KO with Mega Zam Psychic. I'm not entirely sure. Which is Earthquake. It's my best play. It's the best play to weaken him, rather. Of course, Eevee can have the Heal Bell move. So, it can heal this if it wants to. Goes for Rest immediately. Alright, so I know what's going to happen here. He's going to rest, and then he's going to go out into Eevee. He's going to rest and go out to Eevee, but because Blastoise is asleep... Yeah, because Blastoise is asleep, I'm going to take this opportunity to go out into my Rapidash, because I'm expecting him to go Eevee, and I'm going to start Flare Blitzing everything. The alternative is also going Rhydon and getting up rocks, but I don't think rocks are... I mean, I think they are necessary, but at least right here, I don't think they are. I really think you'll go Eevee, because you can rest. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Because you can go for your Heal Bell move, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Instead of taking advantage and being a little bit more offensive, especially when you don't have an electric immunity besides Nidoqueen, I'm not sure how I felt about that play. I'm gonna get some chip damage on Blastoise first. This will be nice for later because this means that Blastoise can't switch it on Flare Blitz plus Mega Horn. And now we'll bring out my Zapdos. So this is still really good for... This is still really good for Zam. Like, everything's still looking alright for Zam. I don't think you should have stayed in with Blastoise there. I feel like Eevee was alright. But I guess at the same time, because you can rest on me a bit, maybe it was worth. I don't think you rest though. I feel like you Scald. Oh, he Mega Evolved too. Okay. Yeah, Calm My Zam just goes in soon. I like how he Mega Evolved and was asleep. He actually Mega Evolved and was asleep. That's hilarious. I'll roost here. I think Nidoqueen is fantastic switching. And doesn't make much sense to sack Blastoise, but either way, you can't knock me out anyway. But yeah, so we got the damage we needed on Blastoise. Necessary damage. This is where it gets interesting because I can very easily go out into my... I can very easily sack something and then go out into Alakazam and pick up a KO. And I think that will be the play. What do I want to sack though? It's not this. It's Blastoise, yeah, for sure. But it might not even be that much of a sack. Depends if he goes for like Sludge Bomb versus... Earthquake or something. Or Sludge Bomb versus Ice Beam, excuse me. Because if he does go for Sludge Bomb, I'm assuming Rocks plus Poison plus the damage, and I'll be to a KO. That's what I'm assuming. Goes for Toxic there. Now, is there an offensive double I can make to... I don't want to bring out Zam directly on, even though I know he can go for Blastoise and rest. I'm gonna Scald. I know he's gonna go Blastoise and rest, but okay, he protects. Dude, we have limited time on Wi-Fi. I don't mind you doing this to me. I guess his idea is to Toxic Stall everything. I'm going Zam here. Am I? I'm going Zapdos. I'm going Zapdos for sure. There's no way you don't go Blastoise. It doesn't make sense to keep in Nidoqueen, especially when you did that much to me. And I don't want to give him a rest. Also, I shouldn't go down to anything Nidoqueen goes for. Wow. He was willing to just give me this Pokemon. That's crazy. I disagree with that play a lot. Dragon Tail is minus priority. If I Scalded, I got off damage on Nidoqueen, which puts it in range of Mega Horn, I mean Flare Blitz from, or Jorun rather, any of those attacks. I really disagree with that play, man. I get the idea of shuffling me with rocks. Ah, thank you, man. You helped me out. I appreciate you. Alright, time to Mega Evolve and get my KO. I guess at the end of the day, I still keep my, I still get to keep my Blastoise as fodder for potentially Persian or something. But even then, I really don't agree with you going for Dragon Tail of all moves. Dragon Tail is minus priority. So even if Nidoqueen was somehow faster than my Blastoise, because I'm relaxed nature, so it could be, you would have not been able to tank any hit. You might have tanked the Scald, but Blastoise would have died, and then I got in Zam for nothing, and this is your only Zapdos switching. So Zapdos, a Pokemon that wasn't actually necessary, just became solid in this game because you gave me Nidoqueen. I really hope people are learning on based on what I'm saying. We're gonna sack Blastoise here. I'm assuming maybe a Fake Out might come out or something like that. I don't want him to U-turn on my Rhydon and then get in his own Blastoise. So I'd much rather... Yeah, I'd much rather sack my Blastoise. Ideally, I'd go down to the Fake Out plus Poison. I might not. Wow. Big Blastoise coming through. Alright, so I go down to Poison. He's going to go for U-turn most likely. Or Headbutt or whatever move Persian ends up having in this. I'm assuming U-turn though. Yep, there's a U-turn. So I get switch advantage here. Fantastic for me, especially in a game where, again, my opponent does not have a Thunderbolt switching. Like if they go Blastoise, I just click T-Bolt. If you go Eevee, I Thunderbolt it anyway. Twice. I don't want to go Rhydon if he goes Eevee. Like, I mean, this is cool because it prevents me from getting up rocks, but Evelyn, that sounds like an Eevee. That's a really nice Eevee. Alright, so now I can go out into Rapidash and click Flare Blitz. And if my opponent goes out into Blastoise, Flare Blitz into Mega Horn should be able to knock it out. I'm also faster than Evelyn, for those that didn't know. And if you give me any damage on Evelyn, I keep calling Evelyn because it is Evelyn, it'll go down to Psychic. Ooh, that's some beautiful damage. I'm assuming you have Bouncy Bubble? No, Glitzy Glow. That won't knock me out, will it? Yeah, I'm about to say, you get up a Light Screen, but, I'm gonna drill run here, because I want to Flare Blitz the Cloyster. Light Screen makes sense, actually. Light Screen's really good. Because I want to be able to Flare Blitz Cloyster. So you can potentially Shell Smash in front of me. But I drill run that way I can Flare Blitz Cloyster. For some damage. Some big damage. Alright, so that makes sense why you got up that. That gives you Light Screen also for Blastoise. It gives you for Cloyster. I don't have Haze on Muck either, but I think that after Flare Blitz damage and Shell Smash, you will go down to... You'll still go down to Mega Drain, I think. I could be wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. Like, this is going to do a good chunk. 40%? Almost? Ooh, that's a good 40. That's a good 40. You definitely get the Shell Smash here, though. Let's Shell Smash. Alright, so I can either go Muck. I think Muck is my play, regardless of what my opponent does. But I'm trying to think, because I'm careful Muck, so I'll be able to eat one hit for sure. Except for Explosion. Explosion is like the biggest thing that Cloyster can do to me. Yeah, Muck is my only play. I mean, I don't know what Muck is my only play. Yeah, I still feel like Rapidash put it in range of the attack. And I also don't feel like I'm in range of this Cloyster's attack at all. So I'm a Mega Drain here. I'll take every hit. Yeah, Surf isn't going to KO me. It doesn't even go for the... I'm assuming this does around 50. Ooh, that did a little bit more than 50. Uh-oh. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. This is going to be close because of the rocks. Ice Beam. I mean, same base power. Ooh! Goodbye, buddy. Zam meets a hit, I think, besides... I think Zam meets a hit besides, I want to say Shell Smash, but... besides Explosion. Because Zam has good Spadef. And my Zam is faster. I was about to say, how'd you do that much to my Muck? You had to be a boost in nature, yeah. Okay, that was weird. I was like, what? Muck usually takes that on. Alright, that made sense. That guy almost beat me. But, yeah, that damage made no sense on my careful-natured Muck. I would go right on here. Or right on, unless my opponent offensively, like, U-turns immediately, which they might try and do. They might go right for U-turn, as opposed to caring about my fake out. Because the way I win this game is, I get some damage on Persian. But if my opponent U-turns immediately, like, actually thinking about it, I think I should have faked Psychic Tier, just to get off enough damage on Persian to the point of Zapdos not having a switch in, and right on winning. I think that was a better play, because my opponent U-turns here. Okay, they go for fake out. Yeah, I think I misplayed right there. Yeah, I mean, I don't lose. Ooh, Hypnosis. I still don't lose. Especially because of the play I'm about to make right now. Like, I'm 100% going Zapdos here on the U-turn and I'm clicking Thunderbolt. But at the end of the day, Rhydon should still be able to beat Persian. He didn't even U-turn, just hard switching the Blastoise. Hey, same thing. Either way, I expected to U-turn here into Blastoise, and this allows me to get in my Zapdos and just click Thunderbolt. And as long as Persian takes any hit, Zam knocks it out. Or so I don't even know if Persian can knock out Zapdos, I'll be honest. I know Zam's gonna knock this thing out. This got close. Yo, that Cloyster almost gave me a run for my money. But honestly, it was mainly because they were running a plus special attack nature and not a plus speed nature. If it was a plus speed nature, Muck ate 2 hits and Mega Drain through Light Screen beat it. Like, I've played Cloyster in the same scenario before. But I was worried about nothing because, again, obviously I outsped him. Alright, so we'll stack Zapdos here. You got a Fake Out. They might try and break Sleep Claws, which I guess isn't really a thing on Wi-Fi. But you will not be able to knock out Zapdos with 2 hits. So I just Thunderbolt. Are you going to try and go for Hypnosis? Even then, Mega Alakazam guarantee outspeeds. Oh, it goes for Taunt. Okay, you can't touch me. Fake Out, Taunt, Hypnosis, U-turn. So it's all a support set. Yeah, that's game. I can respect my opponent respecting Sleep Claws too. Even though, again, it's not a thing on Wi-Fi. Oh, never mind. Yo, forget me. Forget what I said. It doesn't matter, though. I got the damage for Earthquake. I got the damage for Psychic. Mega Alakazam outspeeds. The second game was close, though. Hey, at the end of the day, Rapidash was still beautiful. Rapidash is actually beautiful. Yep. So it's a full-on support set. Alright. Just Thunderbolt whenever we wake up. Nice little long ending here. Hey, and that's it. Zapdos is going to be able to finish him off. Alright, well, that's going to be a good game. Definitely 2 solid games. The first one, though, I think my opponent was fine in the first one, but do not, that's such a high risk, low reward play. Even if I didn't Scald there, what did you get? You get a Brox, which again is super important in this metagame, but is it worth the life of your Pokemon? I don't think so. I don't think so anyway. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed, and yeah, we'll be back with another Wi-Fi battle tomorrow or 2. Probably just 1 though, but I uploaded 2 today because I wasn't really feeling like playing a little bit more Showdown. And again, tomorrow we have some serious OU live. So, of course, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.